What's going on there, everyone? Well, this is a story I wasn't even going to talk about until Yahoo News edited the title for their story. And then it became something I felt, alright, now I got to talk about it a little bit. This story is from Breitbart, which I know is very partisan towards the right, but, you know, what can you do? Yahoo News stealth edits headline calling Chris Pratt's Gadsden flag shirt white supremacist. Yahoo News stealth edited its piece on A-list actor Chris Pratt with its original headline suggesting that he was wearing a white supremacist t-shirt, an image resembling the Gadsden flag. Yahoo later took out the phrase white supremacist after it was revealed that the report was based on nothing more than a handful of rants from unverified Twitter accounts. Ha ha ha. Fake news generated once again from the left and propagated by legacy media and left-wing media sources. Breitbart News reported on the feigned outrage conjured by Yahoo and discovered after time of publication that Yahoo News changed its headline from Chris Pratt criticized for wearing white supremacist t-shirt to Chris Pratt criticized for t-shirt choice. Yeah, because these people just don't care about reality, factual information, or nothing like that. The Gadsden flag is in no means racist. The "don't tread on me," all that has nothing to do with race. It's like a revolutionary type deal where and kind of like anti-government power type deal. Come on, people. Yahoo's piece, which now notes it has that it's been updated, was primarily based on a handful of unverified Twitter accounts in a single verified tweet from a Vulture writer. Yeah, Vulture. That sounds fitting. Who provided no commentary alongside a tweeted image. Chris Pratt is facing criticism over a t-shirt he was pictured wearing featuring a controversial symbol. There's no controversy to the Gadsden flag. It's made up. This is that fake outrage. The first sentence of the piece reads, immediately featuring the tweet from Vulture staff writer. This symbol, this shirt that he is wearing, is not in any means racist. Come on, people. This is what I love about the left. They just continue to degrade themselves. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore about this type of stuff. Are these secretly right-leaning people that just do this to make the left seem even worse? Because if this is actual left-wing people saying all this stuff, God, y'all have really lost your minds. And I'm sad. Maybe y'all should go outside and go on a walk, turn off all your technology, phones, computers, and all that, and just stop. Just go outside and enjoy life for what it is. You're making yourselves so miserable. So miserable. However, Yahoo drove its desired narrative home by citing a handful of unverified users who expressed outrage, suggesting the entire controversy was, in fact, manufactured. Yeah, that's how most left-wing outrage is. He's really ruining my Parks and Recs reruns, one user wrote. Well, then don't watch the show. How about that? Just don't watch it. If you don't like him because he has conservative type values. He has not came out as a staunch conservative, but I'm pretty sure he is. I like him, but all these small things about his politics makes me wonder when he'll say something transphobic, tank his career, and do the full heel turn into a Fox commentator, another tweeted, which Yahoo chose to feature in its piece. Of course they would. Another user added, Ellen Page called him out on some of y'all didn't listen. Now look at this shit. Why is he being called out at all? For anything he's done. Chris Pratt seems to be an actual good person that has good morals and values. He's one of the few in Hollywood that is what seems to be a truly good person. Of course, there is nothing racist about the Gadsden flag, a Revolutionary War symbol that has been used by many groups as a symbol of general patriotism in modern days. Yeah, of course. But see, the left has tried to contort history to make it seem like if you support anything from our history, then you must support hatred and slavery and this, that, and the other. When it's like, no, do you not remember the Republican Party was the ones fighting against all that? No, they don't. They won't acknowledge that. They don't like to actually admit the facts of the Republican and Democratic parties. They just can't do it because it doesn't fit their narrative, because then people would be like, oh shit, well, excuse my language, sorry. The Democratic Party has been the party of segregationists and slavery, this, that, and the other, forever. And it seems like nothing's really changed. You just have to read between the lines now. Crazy. As Breitbart News reported, in recent years, the Gadsden flag and similar designs have become popular at Tea Party events used by the rock band Metallica, and in 2016 it was adopted by Nike to promote the U.S. men's soccer team. Oh no, the whole U.S. men's soccer team is racist? Metallica is racist? Oh my God. What are we coming to? These entities are obviously in no way associated with white supremacy, nor is the Gadsden flag. Historian and author Mark Leibson was quoted by the New Yorker as saying that the origins of the Gadsden flag were completely 100% anti-British and pro-revolution. Yeah. And if you want to go back real in between the lines and whatnot, it was mandated by the British when they pretty much owned us that we had to have slaves. Mandated that we had to. That's not an American thing. It's not a sin of America's past. No, that's truly, in my opinion, a sin of the British monarchy's hold on America's past. And I, to all my British mates out there, nothing against y'all at all. I like y'all now. But yeah, it's just insane. This is insane. The outlet also quoted the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission as saying that the Gadsden flag originated in the Revolutionary War in a non-racial context. Exactly, because it's not racist. Everything in the world is racist to a leftist, because I think truly they hold so much racism in their own hearts, they're just projecting it out to make everyone else seem racist when it's actually themselves that are the problem. Despite changing its original headline to soften the blow, Yahoo continued to batter the Christian actor. See, that's the problem. That's where this all really comes down to. He is an outspoken Christian who holds Christian morals and values, which Hollywood and everyone does not like that. God forbid you be a Christian nowadays. I mean, Christians are some of the most persecuted group of people in the world, but no one seems to ever mention that. Yahoo added, although Pratt has not come out as a supporter of the Republican Party, it seems he shares conservative viewpoints on the gun lobby and is a member of the Hillsong Church, which has been accused by ex-members as well as Ellen Page as being homophobic. It's not necessarily homophobic. He's a Christian. He probably goes by the scripture, and the scripture says you shouldn't. If you're a man, you shouldn't lay with a man. If you're a woman, you shouldn't lay with a woman. It's oh well, wah. It's not that he's going out and saying he hates homosexuals and whatnot. No, he just has his own personal beliefs, which he, in all rights, is allowed to have. But not if you're on the left. You can't have your own personal beliefs. It's not allowed. If you're not part of the tribe, part of the bubble, your problem. Juno actress Ellen Page angrily attacked Pratt and his Christian values. Oh my God. After Pratt's appearance on the Late Show in February. If the spotlight that is shining on you is brighter than the light that's within you, it will kill you, Pratt said on the show, quoting his pastor. Which, yeah, that's a beautiful statement. Page took issue with Pratt talking about his church, which she accused of being homophobic. Shut up, Ellen Page. You're just throwing out your opinions. You're not throwing out any factual information. Just shut up and keep your opinions to yourself. You're not that important. I've never even heard your name until now. Sorry. But yeah. It's just, this is the insanity that is the left. I'm not going to continue to read it. It is a super long article. It gets into all kinds of BS, like leftist, liberal BS. And, yeah, it's just, it's insane. Is this what we're coming down to? See, the left always says these marginalized groups, and these, this, that, and the other are being attacked. Well, guess who's a marginalized group? Christians. And you're seeing it right here, that because of his Christian faith, and he wore a pro-America, pro-patriotism shirt, they're attacking him for it. This is what happens when you don't fit the narrative, when you're outside of this insane liberal bubble. This is crazy. I don't know Chris Pratt personally. I like some of the movies he's in. I love Parks and Recs, not just because of him. Nick Offerman, which I don't know where he politically leans. I got a feeling I know, which I'm not too I don't care about. But you know what? I still don't care, because I know how to put people's politics behind me and actually like them for the work they do, which the left can't seem to do at all. You know, they don't know how to separate people's politics from people's work in any way. They just can't do it. These people are mad. They've gone mad. They're continuing to get crazier. And this is why you're seeing the shift towards national populism all around the world. Liberalism is killing itself. And it's a beautiful thing, because it's toxic. It's a cancer. It is a cancer on this planet, and it's being eradicated slowly, one nation at a time. But yeah, attacking Chris Pratt, probably a big mistake. He's got a lot of fan base, a lot of non-political fan base, and you're politicizing him, which is going to make them not like you. Because you're bringing politics into a world that doesn't need politics. That's the problem with these left-wingers in Hollywood. They always want to spout their opinions. No one cares. The only people that are listening to you are the people in your Twitter bubble. Everyday Americans could care less about anything y'all have to say. No one cares about what I have to say. And I'm fine with that. If I get viewers, cool beans. I'm happy about that. If I don't, well, that's fine too. If people like my opinions, cool. If people don't like my opinions, I'm fine with that. Everyone are individuals. They can think for themselves. Except for the left. They're not individuals. They're tribalist. They're authoritarian tribalist. And globalist, which scares the bejesus out of me. Globalism's terrible. But yeah, so even though they edited their main headline for this story, they still just sit there and throw jabs at him. All because of why? Christian. He's a Christian. And he's proud of his faith. And he talks about his faith openly. And the left, they don't seem to care about faith anymore at all. It's always a leftist group trying to get in God we trust and all this stuff, and one nation under God. They're trying to get that removed, this, that, and the other. Yes, there was a famous conservative way back in the day that tried to get In God We Trust off money. But you gotta understand the reason behind it. Kind of made sense. I'm not gonna go into that. You can do your own digging, and you'll find it very fast. But yeah, I'd love to hear your opinions on this, because this is strictly an attack, not on the shirt he was wearing. This is an attack on his faith. That's what this is. When you read in between the lines, this is not about him wearing a Gadsden flag t-shirt. This isn't about him being what they call pretty much a closet conservative. This is about him being a Christian and holding certain Christianic morals and values to heart. And they don't like that. They hate it. But as always, like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you all on the flip side.